Welcome, welcome, welcome to Garnet Queen Tarot, where we are inspired to rise. Hey, my lovely Geminis, how are you guys doing today? What's happening? What is happening? What is going on in your life? Talk to me. How's your summer going thus far? How's everything? Manifestations coming true? Talk to me. Let's see what's going on. Here we go. What is your special word today? Ooh, what a beautiful card. Storms. You have been going through some storms in life, and you know when they come in place, you got to find ways to get through them and stand strong, because look, even in the storm, you're holding your own. You're holding your own, and you're recognizing them for what they are. It's testing you. You're being tested. How many tests have you gone through already? No storm lasts forever. Everything dries up after a while, and you get the sun breaks through. The sun breaks through. Let's see. You're stronger than you give yourself credit for. See? This is giving you time to reflect on, think of everything with your chakras. Ooh, this one popped out. Look at that. Triumph. That means you're going to be winning in the end no matter what. You see how that card just showed itself? You went through the storm, going through the storm, and eventually you triumph. You win. You're thinking about everything, you're staying on course, and you're doing what needs to be done. Nothing and nobody could hold you back because you're a winner. You're a winner. You know, and the good thing with you is you got two on your side. Even when you feel weak, the other part of you is like holding you up. You're there for each other. You have that support system. You're not alone. You're not alone. You just feel drained. You're withdrawn a little bit emotionally. And you're learning that you can't act on everything because you've been through storms before and there was triumph at the end. This is no different. It's giving you time to think about things on a different level, on your best level. Because it came up initially. Even though you're facing storms, you win in the end. It's pulled you away where you've just been so into yourself. You're thinking about everything. You're weighing your pros and cons. You're fed up with so much stuff. But yet, you still come out on top. Because you're a go-getter. You don't give up. You can feel anxiety. You can be emotional. But you know what? You're a winner. You will do what it takes to get to where you want to be, even through the storm. You got your bag packed with your umbrella, your raincoat, your rain boots. You ready to tackle. You're a warrior. And even though you're drained at times, you always keep your eyes on the prize. You always keep your eyes on the prize. That's why the Triumph card came up for you. You're studying and learning what you need to do so that you could get ahead. You're not taking things at face value. You're continuously absorbing new information, more information, so you could better yourself. You're not going to allow anything to hold you back and restrict you. That's where the studying and learning comes. If you're wanting something, you're going to figure out ways that you can get it. You're not going to sit there like a bump on a log and just be hopeful. Maybe it'll work. Maybe, no. You're doing things to make things happen in your life. Studying and learning. That's application. That's where you're applying yourself. You're recognizing what you need to do and you're doing it. Nobody just wins just like that unless they just so lucky. You got to go through things to get through things so you could be where you need to be. Open your heart. Don't be so cold because of your experiences that you don't recognize things that you need to do. You care about people. Self-care is important. You got to take care of you too. But keep love in your heart, because you come out in the end a winner. You're not some cold-blooded person. You have love to give, love to share. You just want to be respected, acknowledged, and you want to triumph over your enemies. And as you keep moving forward, your enemies are not going to be able to keep up with you, because you're always doing something new. That's why you get the hatred, the haters, because they always see you looking good. They don't know the mess you go through the storms to get to look the way you look. You don't let them see you even during your downtime. You could be hurting and they not know, because how you present yourself to the world is A+. They don't see when you're in your C- or D mode. All they see is the A+ mode, like stuff just bounces off of you. They don't know the storms that you face. And, even like my father used to say, you don't let them see you sweat. You go out there looking your best, even if it's to take out the trash. You always look good. And people look at you and it's like, oh, they never go through nothing. They're always at A level. They think they so good. They think they say so that you might be a person that always goes to work dressed nice and things like that. Some people look like they just rolled out of bed. You keep appearances up because this is who you are, and it makes you feel better about yourself, because no matter what you're going through, they're not going to see you unless they live with you your downtime. How you present yourself to the world is like, I'm going to get through the storms. They think you never have no storms because you always look good. It could be raining outside and your hair still well did. You put on your suit, you put on your outfit, always matching, always looking good, because it helps you to continue going and growing, because you could see progress in your life even through the storms. Storms elevate some people and storms tear down people. You have to decide what the storm is going to do to you. Do you let the storms beat you up and throw you off course and keep you down? Or do you go through it? You hold your own, and no storm lasts forever. The storms in life can change your life. It's up to you in what direction they change. I'm not saying that you don't feel pain or you don't feel the winds of the storm. I'm saying that you accept the storm for what it is. You might cry in the corner, cry at your desk, cry in your car, but then you dry your eyes and you say, you know what? How am I going to get through this storm? What do I need to do? Because no storm lasts forever. And you keep building back and building up yourself and recognizing it for what it is. You will get through. As long as your tenacity and your strength continue to elevate. Ooh, you're a peaceful warrior. You pray to your source. You get down on your knees and you pray to your source. And you say, no storm is going to tear me down, break me down where I doubt myself. I'm going to stand strong. And that's part of the process. There are many storms that have wiped people out. Their livelihoods, their life, everything. And you accept that, but you don't let that guide your path. You find a way to hold your head up high. Even when it seems the world is against you, you find a way to rise up from these storms. I'm not saying it's not going to hurt, but if you get a cut, you put a Band-Aid on it and you keep on moving. You don't stay there looking at the cut, watching it bleed and dwelling on it. You say, dang, let me clean off this wound. This is not going to keep me down. This is not going to hold me back. I'm going to keep forging forward. I'm going to keep going, because you know what? I'm a survivor. And that's what you do. You survive until you get to your destination. People could assume and think whatever they want to think about you. You don't care. You don't care. For a while, you're upset about it. It hurts your feelings. And then you say, you know what? You know what? My grandfather, my father, my mom, well, my dad, always said, perseverance seldom fails. No matter what you're going through, no matter what storm tries to embark on your path, you're not allowing it to live there or take up residency, keeping you down. Oh, heck no. Heck no. You're better than that. You're better than that. Anything worth having is worth working for. Sweat equity. Place action behind your words. Faith without work is dead. If you're talking about something all the time, but you're not doing nothing to get there, you know what I call those people? Full of hot air. You always about to do something, but you never do it. If you try something and it doesn't work, it's a storm, and you say, you know what? Let me try another alternative route. Sometimes you apply for a job and you don't get through. Because it's not just you applying. They got to pick you out of millions of people. And some people come out shining, and some people are still dull and moving through till they get what they want. But the consistency, the perseverance is what's going to get you through that storm in life. That's what's going to get you through. I know somebody that applied for 8 bank loans to get a house. And they will get ready to give up on the 7th try. And you know what? The mortgage broker put them through one more time, and they approved the loan. And they only had to put down 10% at that time. 90% loan. Remember I was telling you all the story about the guy searching for gold? And he's drilling. He got his people drilling, doing everything. And every day he's going out there. Every day he's going out there. Frustrated and fed up because he just can't hit that gold or even oil. And then what happens? He goes ahead and he sells his rights to the property to dig for that oil or that gold. And the person that took over and bought everything, 2 weeks later, they struck oil. They struck it. That person just had to keep going a little bit, going a little bit, going a little bit. They put all that work in, all that drilling in. And then what happened? Somebody else benefited because they were too tired and frustrated and gave up. Anything worth having is worth working toward. If you want something, you go after it. If everything was easy, everybody be straight. That's not how life is. And there's nowhere that says life is to be easy. You got to work for what you want, and you got to believe and stay confident. I know it's easier said than done, but take it from me. I know. And I know you get frustrated when things don't work out. Take a time to recoup, to get your bearings together again and say, I'm not going to stop. And you keep going. You keep going. And people say, how did you do that? Because I didn't give up on myself. I didn't give up on my goals. And I let perseverance rule. I talked to my source. I manifested on my goals and dreams. I continue to stay confident, knowing that eventually it's going to work in my favor. It's going to work in your favor. But you got to stay on course. Because a lot of times obstacles and detours, challenges, everything come on your path to deter you from staying faithful to what it is you're aiming for. And it's up to you to get through. If somebody tries to mess you up and you allow it, and you stay down, what are you going to do? Remember how Muhammad Ali used to talk himself into winning? Because he kept staying positive. He said, I'm the greatest. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. He kept going. Even if he had doubt, he didn't let you know it. He didn't let you see it. He kept talking over himself. It's like putting praise over your own head and saying, I'm a winner. I'm the greatest. Other people started believing it. Then started doubting themselves. But no matter what, even if he was fearful, even if he lost, he still said he was the greatest. And that's how you have to be in life. I'm the greatest. Believe it. Even if there's a slither of doubt, you saying it over and over will change how you look at it, and it'll also change how other people look at it. That's how it is. That's how it is. You have to stabilize your own growth. You have to make up your mind that through the storms of life, I am going to stay steadfast on my journey, not give up on myself, and keep moving forward. You don't need no pep talk from me. You believe it too. You stay in the course. When you're a warrior, what does that mean? A faithful warrior does what? They stand their ground. They stand their ground. They don't let what's happening in front of them make them feel they can't get through. They find an alternative route so they could rise up and still be a winner. I want you to remember what was in your first card, triumph. Again, what does triumph mean to you? What does it mean to you? It means that you're gonna get through. There's somebody that's willing to work with you to make things happen. You're not going it alone. I see a partnership coming out where you're going to get the help that's needed. After all your grinding to get ahead, you're going to have the foundation that you need, that stability where you could sit and rest and breathe, and you're going to link up with somebody that wants to work with you to make things happen. There's somebody in your ear telling you different things so that you could rise, and you're going to embrace it. And you're going to end up on the next level, the next phase of your life. There's plenty. There's abundance. There's judgments you have to make. There's people looking up to you and recognizing you for who you are. You're going to be out there. It's like looking at the audience clapping for you. Everybody, they're celebrating you. Where did that come from? Your wings are up high. You're embracing life. And they respect you because you're sharing your story of getting through the storms in life and not giving up. People closest to you know what you've been through. And this is the time that you're being tested. Some people want to know why they still got to be going through the tests. Because tests teach you things along the way. You pick up nuggets along the way. You learn about yourself as well and what you could handle and what you can't. I've seen people go through so much, and then when you see them rise up, you're like, wow. It seemed like it was overnight. It wasn't overnight to you because you had to go through the process. This process we call life. But to the people on the outside, it's like they seen you at this point, now they see you at this point. How did you get so lucky? What did you do? You persevered. You stayed the course. You stayed true to yourself. You built up your confidence. You build up your confidence. My daughter, I have a daughter too, and she's like, she'll go through some storms in life and then she'll find alternative ways to get through, to get where she needs to go. When her car broke down, she started riding the bus. She did Uber for a minute, and then she said, you know what, Uber's taking too much of my money. And she learned the different routes in a new location and started doing different things. It's like a magician. You're pulling the tricks out the hat. Every time something is down, you find another way to work it in your favor. That's why you get triumph, because of the fact that you're not restricting yourself. You're not allowing challenges and obstacles to hold you back or hold you down. Of course, like anybody else, you want to cry, you're frustrated. You're like, when will the test be over? When? And then before you know it, you pass it. So stay true to yourself. Don't give up on the road with stones and rocks. Don't fall into the quicksand and not pull your way out. Lessons come from every experience. And you will experience that. But what I'm saying to you is, perseverance seldom fails. The road that you're on may be rugged at times, tough terrain, but because of your tenacity, because of your strength, because of your confidence, because of your belief, Because of that perseverance, you are going to get through. You're going to celebrate. You're going to win in the end. 9 of Cups. You're a winner. Triumph. Collaborations. Growth. You're going to be meeting people that's going to help you to change your life and elevate it to the next level. But you got to still be moving forward in order to encounter these people that will change your life for the better. You got to keep going through the storm. Put on your raincoat. Use your umbrella. But one thing you will never do is give up. Because what? You're going to win in the end. Okay? Keep studying, keep learning, keep believing, stay confident. The storms are rough. I'm not going to lie. But you have enough tenacity and strength to ride the storms out. Believe that. You are a winner. And once you know that and believe that, the rewards will come. They may trickle in at times, but it's best to get a reward than still be stuck in the storm, figuring out what to do to get one. Keep moving forward. Perseverance seldom fails. My kids will tell you, I tell them that all the time. That's what my father used to tell me all the time. He says, you can't give up. And I've seen my father go through some storms. But he always kept saying, kneel down and speak to your source. Pray, manifest, and persevere. If you see yourself illustrated in your mind, envision it, being a winner. When you close your eyes and open again, you'll be holding the reward. Garnetqueentarot, where we are inspired to rise, we're inspired to grow beyond expectations. Stay true to yourself and prepare for the storms in life, because you're going to be preparing to celebrate getting through them. Garnetqueentarot, where we're inspired to rise. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for sharing your message with us. Look forward till we meet up again. Take care. Talk soon.